Hey you guys, welcome back to another video here on Geneva's Creative Crazy Life. Today's video is going to be on the bridesmaid bouquets. The bridesmaid bouquets, I've already finished one. I'm just showing you guys what I used to make it. I have some blue roses here, some navy blue roses and some burgundy roses. And I have these big roses right here. And I have some heather bush. And I have some silver bling. And some little gems that I used on the table numbers. Let me show you guys the one that I've completed already. Here it is, you guys. It turned out so cute. And I didn't want to do a real big bouquet for the bridesmaids because the bride is the center of attention and the focus at the wedding. So I just gave them something cute to hold in their hands. And it matches the floral centerpieces that will be at the reception. And as you can see, I embellished the handle of the bouquet with blue and white tulle. And I have the gem right there in the middle. I have the blue tulle and some white pieces on there with the glitter. You can see the glitter in it. And I have some bling wrapped down to the bottom, and I closed it up. And all this handle is some white poster board paper that I used after I assembled the bouquet. Let me show you guys, hold on. Okay, you guys, this is what I used. I used one piece of heather bush, some floral tape, green floral tape, 3 of the blue roses, and 1 of the big red burgundy roses. And what I did was I aligned them around the red rose like that. And I took my floral tape and I wrapped it around the center, all the way down to the center. I forgot how I incorporated this. And I just put that in the middle. That's how it's going to look in the middle. And I took my scissors and I curled the green parts of it. The parts that's sticking out, I curled it with the scissors. Then I added the blue tulle and the gray glitter tulle. I just cut about this much and tied it in a bow around the handle. And about this much, the same amount for the loops, the other part of the bouquet. Okay, you guys, when I start to assemble the second bouquet, because I'm going to have to have 3, then I'll come back and I'll take you through a step-by-step tutorial on how I do it. I just wanted to use this time to show you all of the materials that I'm using. And I forgot that I'm also using tape and my hot glue gun and this little bling string to wrap around. So I will show you guys how it looks and how I do it step by step in the next clip on this video. So stay tuned because I have to charge my battery for my camera. And if you haven't become a member of this family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell for future uploads here on this channel. You don't want to miss it. I have so much more content coming on this wedding that's in June, and I don't want you guys to miss it because you could get some creative ideas and inspiration. So until next clip, you guys stay blessed and I'll be back. Okay, you guys, I'm back and I'm about to show you guys how I assemble these bridesmaid bouquets. So let me set my camera up and we'll get started. Okay, you guys, I told you I've already made two of the bouquets. If you can see, that's how they turned out. They're so cute. Now I'm gonna show you guys how I made these. Okay, first I've already went ahead and put the green floral tape around the flowers to secure them together. I placed them like I wanted all of them to look in the bouquet. Next, I'm going to take two pieces of this gray silver tulle. That's not long enough. Let me get another piece. Okay, and I'm going to fold it like this. I'm going to put it on the side. I'm just going to twirl this around like this. And I'm going to get another piece. And I'm going to do the same thing on that side. Just going to twist it around. Don't worry about if it doesn't stay. You don't have to hot glue it or anything because I'm going to wrap it with the paper. Now this is where this comes in. This is some hard, like this firm poster board. I just cut this little square out. I just measured the stems of the flowers, and that's how much you would need to cut to make it fit. So before I do anything, I'm going to take a small piece of tape and just secure the tulle so it won't unravel while I get my cardboard, my poster board ready. Next, I'm going to just start the bending process of my paper so it can have the curve already and it won't be hard for me to assemble it. You don't have to worry about how it looks because it's going to be hidden. I just want to get the curving process started. What I'm going to do next is take my hot glue gun. If you guys can see, take my hot glue gun and I'm going to put some hot glue there to hold the florals in so that it won't come out. Make sure you move the tulle out of the way because you don't want that to get stuck in the glue. So I'm going to put it about there because that's the end of my stem. And I'm just going to start wrapping. Press the glue down, make sure that it holds. I'm just going to start folding. Next, I'm going to put a little bit more glue here to hold it again. Like that. And I'm just going to keep rolling. Make sure it's going straight. You don't want it to be crooked. And that's how it should look. Next, I'm going to take my tape and I'm going to place it at the top. And I'm going to start rolling it around. I'm going to go all the way down to almost to the bottom. This gives it a secure, okay? It gives it some security, and you see it's round, and then you can grip it. Next, I'm going to bend my flowers out so they won't be so bunched up together. Next, and that's how it should look. Next, I'm going to take my navy blue tool, and I'm just going to grab it like this, fold it, put a little hot glue right here at the top of my paper to get the tool started. Just press it down. Be careful not to burn yourself, because that's going to be our starting point. And I'm just going to start twirling it around. Pull it tight so it won't be loose. And I'm just going to work my way down. Work my way down the handle. And it gives it that white and blue look. When you get to the bottom, wrap it about 3-4 times before you cut it. Take your scissors and cut it. Then I'm going to put some hot glue there to hold it. Okay, I got my hot glue there holding it. And that's how it should look. Next, hold on. Make sure you pull the tool out because it probably got wrapped up in there when you were twirling it around. Fluff your tool back out. Then I'm going to take my bling wrap. I cut it into one single strip. And I'm going to add some hot glue. I started right here in the front where the the burgundy flower is. I started right there in the corner, in the middle. I'm going to add a little dot of glue. Place it there. Place it there to get it started. You can see that. And I'm going to glue it going around like this. I'm just going to add glue as I go and wrap it around all the way down to the bottom. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I wrapped it all the way down to the bottom. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to take some of this silver bling I got from the Dollar Tree. It's a little bit different from this bling. This is how this looks. I'm just going to take a strip of this with two lines, I'm sorry. And I'm going to measure the lines around, and that's how I'm going to know how much to cut. So about there. Then I'm going to just take them off. And it has adhesive on it, but I'm going to go ahead and add glue for a more secure fit. Make sure that it doesn't come off. Oh, I'm sorry you guys. Before I do that, let me stick that there. I have a little circle piece of the board, the poster board. This is going to go at the bottom right there to make a closing at the bottom. So let's see how much I need to cut off. Trim it down a little bit. Okay, let's try it again. Cut that little end off right there. And don't worry if it's not a perfect circle, because you're going to cover it up anyway with the silver blings that I showed you. And I'm just adding some hot glue right there to the around the outer part of that. And I'm going to stick the little circle there. Press it so it looks like it's closed there. And if you have a little bit of excess, you just push it up like that. Because like I said, you're going to hide it with the silver bling that I have. And that's how it should look. Now I'm going to take the bling. Let me put some more glue on because that's dry. I'm just going to go around the edge. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it around the bottom so you can't see the imperfections from the paper. Okay, you guys, and that's how it looks, and we're not done yet. That's just the handle. Now what I want to do is, like I said, you want to make sure the burgundy flower is in the front, like towards the side. Then I'm going to take another piece of blue tulle, about this much, if you can see that. And I'm just going to tie it in a bow right here at the very top underneath the burgundy flower. I'm going to tie it in a knot. Then I'm going to make a bow. What I'm going to do next is spread it out. Like that. Next, now that's how it should look. Next, I'm going to take one of my crystal jewel or gems. I'm going to add a little hot glue. It has adhesive on it, but I'm going to add the hot glue for extra security. And I'm just going to place it right here in the middle of the bow we just made of the navy blue tulle. Hold it for a second until it dries. And like I said, make sure you fluff out your tulle, your silver looking tulle. And there you go, you guys. That's our finished bouquet. Just adjust it to how you want it to look. But that's how it turned out. Okay, you guys, these are the finished bouquets for the bridesmaids. I love the way they turned out. They turned out so cute. You can see them there. And it was inexpensive, and it turned out to be very, very beautiful. And you would never know that this was made from poster board paper. Looks like the real thing, doesn't it? Okay, you guys, that's it for right now. I'll be back to show you guys how I make the boutonnieres and the corsages for the mothers. Alrighty. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Welcome back to another video here on Geneva's Creative Crazy Life. Today I'm going to be showing you how I'm making the corsages for the mothers of the bride and the groom. And I have 3 here. I have one for his mom, her mom, and her stepmom. And I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to assemble them. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 of them, and I'll come back and show you how I make the last one so you can have a step-by-step process of how I do it. I'm using 3 navy blue roses. I ordered these from Amazon. They're like a felt, or they're not plastic. It's more like a, I don't know what the name of this material is, but they are really pretty. But they're synthetic. And I have some leaves here that I spray painted silver, and I left some of it green to give it that mixture, that mixture look of silver and green. Then I have 3 roses here, burgundy roses, and some bling wrap. And I'm going to assemble 2 of them, and then I'll be back to show you guys how I do the 3rd one. So stay tuned. And if you haven't become a member of this family yet, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you. We welcome you with open arms. And hit that notification bell for future uploads, because I have a lot more content coming about this wedding and more events to come in the future, and you don't want to miss it. So hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys a little bit later in the video. Hey you guys, I'm back with another part to the floral video for the wedding that I have coming up in June. As you can see here on my table, I've completed 2 of the corsages for the mothers, and this is how they look. In the back I have a pin so you can pin it to their clothes, and I have a burgundy, navy blue, and a silver and green leaf, and I wrap the bottom of it with bling wrap, as you can see. Now I'm about to show you guys how I made these. Stay tuned. Okay, you guys, these are all the materials that you're going to need to make the corsages for the mothers. The same things I showed you on the table. I have my navy blue and silver tool. I have some bling wrap, my scissors, the leaves, and the rose, and the blue rose, and the burgundy rose, and my floral tape. Let's get started. Okay, you guys, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to assemble the flat part of the rose in the back, because that's going to be laying on the mother's chest, shoulder. Then I'm going to put the navy blue in the front, and I'm going to hold it tight right there. I'm going to take my floral tape. I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to wrap it tight. Wrap it really tight so it won't come loose. I'm going to go all the way down, wrapping it really, really tight, using my thumb to press it. Okay. That's how it should look. Now I'm going to take a piece of my blue tool and a piece of my silver tool. Put the blue side, I'm going to bend it like that, and I'm going to wrap it around like we did the bouquet, the bridesmaids bouquets. And I'm going to take the silver, and I'm going to repeat the same process. Wrap it around. Now I'm going to take another piece of my floral tape, And I'm going to wrap this around to secure the tulle. Okay, once I've done that, I'm going to fluff the tulle out. And that's how it should look. Just like that. Next, I'm going to take my bling wrap and I'm going to wrap it around. I'm going to put some glue on here right quick. I need another glue stick in here, you guys. Okay, I'm going to start by putting my bling wrap on. And I'm going to start wrapping it by pulling it tight. Let me grab another glue stick. Okay, I covered the entire bottom of the corsage with the bling wrap. Now I'm just going to cut it. And that's the back. I'm going to take my little pen. You can see my pen. And I got glue on my finger. See my little pen? I'm going to just stick it in the material in the back. So when we get ready to pin it on, it'll be there. And you just spread your flowers out. And that's all it is to it, you guys. That's the mother of the bride and grandmother of the bride corsages. Stay tuned. Okay, you guys, this is how they turned out, all three of them. I was gonna do a video on the boutonnieres, but it's similar process that I'm going to use to make the boutonnieres. I'm gonna use smaller flowers, and I'm gonna probably add a little bit extra to the groom's boutonniere. But I will give you guys some pictures of that, and I'll insert it into the big reveal video or another video on how it looks and how it turned out, because I have to make 7 of those. But it's like I said, it's pretty much the same process. And over here, what you see on the table is the menus that I printed out. And that's like a mock setup of how I want the bride and groom's table to be. This is just the place settings. It's not the entire table. But I'll update you guys on that later. I made videos for the programs and the menus and the favor bags. And I'll try to get those uploaded as soon as possible. But I thank you guys for watching. And like I said, I have plenty of content coming to you. And I need for you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already become a member of the family. And hit the notification bell for future uploads so you won't miss anything. And until next time, I love you guys and God bless you. And happy creating! Quick little update, you guys. I'm not going to be on here long. I just wanted to update you guys on what I added to the mother corsages. I added a gem in the middle, a crystal gem in the middle of the blue rose, and I think that made a huge difference in the decorations on here. And I just love how it turned out. I just wanted to update you guys on that. And I'll talk to you later.